I think a magic or power system is an integral part to any story or world. Hey traveler, my name is Kevin and this is Devlog 3 of Kmoria. Magic in my world, known as phylum in Kmoria, can be defined as the base form of reality, meaning anything and everything that is not phylum is altered reality. So things like trees, people, my social life, etc. Users of phylum are called weavers, as they weave the thread of reality into different things. I thought I was pretty original and this was creative, but some random hobo I happened to be friends with saw it and was like, oh, it's like from Destiny. And I looked it up and it's pretty freaking close. I have since lost a friend that day. I thought about changing it, but at this point, I'm too far in and there are still several key differences. Let's start with Umbra phylum. I briefly talked about it before in the intro to Kmoria, but let's do a deeper dive now. The entire universe's default state is phylum. Despite it being the default state, it is very unstable and can alter reality as it wills, which can create natural magical effects. Sounds strange, but basically the phylum weaves itself into symbols, thus creating magical effects. Due to phylum being unstable, the world itself consistently undergoes a purification process where it absorbs loose phylum and binds it to rocks and minerals, creating a resource known as lapsi, which is kind of like an in-between phylum and like altered reality. Phylum itself is not typically found floating on its own, but harvested and used through lapsi. However, when it is loose in the air, it is nearly invisible to the eye, only being visible in large quantities as a form of stringy smog. Like my mom always said, pollution. It be good, I guess. Now let's talk about the people that actually use the magic of this world. Weavers. Drawing some inspiration from Monster Garden, I wanted there to be some visual differences between weavers and people. Disgusting and weird differences. Why, you may ask? I thought it'd be cool or something. Anyway, so we talked about how phylum is pollution, right? Now imagine every time you use phylum, you take a shot of petroleum. Yum! No, that's actually disgusting. So I made an organ. Humans have adapted to have this organ because they like drinking petroleum. This organ is called a mundari, and it processes tendra, which are these dark hair-like threads in your veins, which build up from being in contact with phylum. This means all people have it, not just weavers. Oh, and if you're exposed to much phylum, you can suffer from like blood clots caused by the tendra. And you know I had to give side effects to this. Since phylum is basically the pollution of reality, it has several side effects on a weaver's body, or anything that is in consistent contact with it. A main effect is that it causes organic material that is in contact with it to darken and increase in length or size. And since weavers draw with their fingers and arms, it makes their arms and fingers longer. The reason for this is because 1, carbon makes dark, I think. 2, phylum becomes mass, therefore increase in size. And 3, because I said so. Think about it like this. A normal person or an inexperienced weaver looks like a normal person, but a grand weaver who has been working several decades has arms that drag on the ground even while standing, and a black pigmentation on their arms reaching up to their shoulders. It's a bit unsettling, but not outright dark fantasy, which is exactly what I'm going for. Importantly, not everyone can be a weaver. Human weavers require 2 different recessive genetic mutations, meaning being a weaver is hereditary and incredibly rare. Think of an albino with blue eyes. Incredibly freaking rare, right? This feels like a lot of information, and I thought about giving you guys some more information because it's basically all prepped, but I'm going to hold off and make a separate video on it because it's going to talk about how people actually cast spells. I'm sorry it took me a while to make this video, guys, but I've been busy with some other stuff. So, if you enjoy what I do and you like my videos, then subscribe and I'll post when I can. Thank you.